Rendition to Our Ancestors by Mr. Kevin Dunn, class of 2009.
This is in remembrance of our ancestors who endured the Middle Passage, the slaves that bled and died for our freedom. Repeat after me. Ashe. Ashe. This is for the racial injustices, the lynchings, segregation that our people fought against in the Jim Crow South. Ashe. Ashe. This is in remembrance of Dr. Clarence Hampton and the students in 1968 for whom this department was founded. Ashe. Ashe. This is in remembrance of Dr. Richard D. Navies, Mr. Robert McKnight, and Mr. James Dickey, the moving spirits behind our department. Ashe. Ashe.
Now we will have reflections from Ms. Victoria Session, the Black Student Union Chair of the class of 2009.
All right. To whom it may concern, please excuse the class of 2009 from being absent for the 2010 school year, as we are on to bigger and better things, and the time has officially come to say goodbye to Berkeley High. Oh, how I know the stress has been waiting for this goodbye to make its appearance. But even though this is the most exciting part of the year, I don't think we can move on with our lives without first reflecting on the memories. Now this year, I can honestly say it was a tough one for everybody. For us, it was applying to colleges, making picture appointments, making sure not to miss cap and gown deadlines, running for around for prom, planning BSU events, but most importantly, making sure to attend BSU meetings quietly, because if you didn't, Amber and Christine would be sure to stop the meeting and give you a piece of their mind. For our moms, dads, uncles, aunts, grandmas, and grandpas, it was, I know, irritating to have to pay for everything. I, for one, know that on many occasions, my parents had to dig deep into the unknown in order to fund the senior randomness of this year. I know Mr. G knows all too well the sound of, oh, can I please pay you tomorrow? The constant arguments between our BSU family, which one would like to think stemmed from the enthusiasm for our events, but when you have people arguing over two sides or one on a potluck plate, it would seem as if enthusiasm wasn't the guiding force behind the heated debates. Throughout our many petty disagreements, it all seemed to work out in the end. The BSU this year put on wonderful events, worked harder than I have ever seen a group of my peers work before, and completely surpassed all of my expectations. So to the Black Student Union, I say thank you for your devotion and commitment. It really paid off tremendously. Today we are crossing over into a new life. In the many different paths we may take, we will always have one thing in common: the knowledge that we have gained in room H214, and the wisdom and motivation that I know will continue to guide us for the rest of our lives. Today is bittersweet because though it's finally come, there are still so many things I will miss about the community we have built, standing on the shoulders of each other. Thank you.
Thank you for poetry selection by Ms. Azar Williams, class of 2008. Thank you.
I apologize for mispronouncing your name.
Good afternoon. My poem is called They Thought. They thought they can hold us down, but we kept strong, holding on. They thought they can hold us down by putting us down and giving us doubt. But we're better than that. We start fighting back. Not with our fists and not with our words, but with our actions, we stand strong, holding on to what they thought we couldn't be. They said we were nothing but dirt in the ground, but now we're owning their businesses and holding it down. Because we're black and we're proud, as James Brown made us believe, after MLK shared his dream, a dream of hope and compassion for everlasting love. They called us the N-words and raped our great-grand, but today, the class of 2009, we're making a stand. We're standing to all the unbelievers, the underachievers, because they thought they could hold us down.